The city of Manhattan. Can you feel it? The cold, biting air swirls between the towering skyscrapers, while Christmas lights flicker like stars, casting a soft, glowing magic over snow-covered sidewalks. The distant hum of carriages mixes with faint laughter, a city alive, yet holding its breath. It was December 14th, 1955, a night that would change everything for one of New York's most powerful families, the Wentworths. They had it all: wealth, power, prestige, and at their heart was Eleanor Wentworth. Just 23 years old, Eleanor was beauty, intelligence, and charm wrapped in a perfect package, darling of Manhattan's elite. But that winter night, Eleanor disappeared without a trace. What happened? Was it foul play, an escape, or something darker lurking in the shadows? Welcome to Legends and Lessons. I'm Henry, and tonight, we dive headfirst into the haunting mystery of Eleanor Wentworth, the glittering heiress, whose sudden vanishing unraveled a web of lies, betrayal, and danger that would consume her family. Stay with me. Piece by piece, we'll uncover the chilling truths hidden in the frozen heart of that December night. And as we do, ask yourself, how far would you go to keep your secret safe? Picture it: the frost-cloaked streets of Madison Avenue. Eleanor had just charmed the room at an extravagant high society dinner, a scene of gowns, jewels, and laughter echoing through chandeliers' glow. She stepped outside, pulled her fur coat tighter against the biting cold. Her Cadillac awaited her like a faithful sentinel, its polished surface gleaming under the dim glow of streetlights. She paused, looked back with a soft smile, waving to her friends as she slid into the driver's seat. The faint sound of sleigh bells mingled with the crunch of snow under her tires, and then she was gone. The next morning, panic rippled through the city. Eleanor Wentworth had vanished. Her Cadillac Saturday parked just steps away from her family's grand brownstone, untouched. Inside, everything was there: her designer purse, her sparkling diamond necklace, even a list for her upcoming New Year's Eve party. But Eleanor, nowhere to be found. No struggle, no signs of foul play, just an icy silence. Her father, Dr. Charles Wentworth, launched a relentless search. Private investigators, high-profile contacts, families spared no expense. Days stretched into weeks, and the weight of her absence crushed their once proud empire. The girl who had everything had become a ghost. And then came the whispers. Victor Lowe, a name that started as a murmur and grew louder with every passing day. Victor wasn't a millionaire or a socialite. No, he was the janitor at Dr. Wentworth's private clinic, a simple, unassuming man. But witnesses started talking about strange conversations, hushed arguments between him and Eleanor, how he lingered too long in places he didn't belong. And then, just days after her disappearance, Victor vanished. To coincidence, or something far more sinister? As pressure mounted, a journalist named Eleanor climbed up deeper. What she uncovered wasn't just shocking, it was horrifying. The Wentworth family's immaculate image, it was a mirage hiding a dark reality. Beneath their wealth and prestige was a secret network, a monstrous empire tied to international human trafficking. Dr. Wentworth, the city's beloved physician, wasn't just saving lives, he was destroying them. But here's the question burning in everyone's mind: what about Eleanor? Did she know too much? Did they silence her? When Victor was finally apprehended, the story he told shook New York to its core. Eleanor had stumbled upon damning evidence, documents, ledgers, names that could take down her family's empire. She confronted them. Victor claimed he had tried to help her, but it was too late. They took her, not to protect her, but to bury the truth. According to Victor, Eleanor wasn't just missing. She was being held somewhere cold, hidden, inescapable. Was he telling the truth, or was he simply a pawn in a much bigger, darker game? As investigators pulled the threads, the Wentworth empire began to unravel. Corruption spilled into the opener. Wentworth, Eleanor's father, Marcus Wentworth, her brother, even her mother's silence held a sinister weight. Their wealth wasn't a testament to hard work or brilliance, it was a palace built on despair. And yet, one question loomed above all else: where was Eleanor? Her body was never found. Some whispered she had escaped brilliantly, defiantly, living out her days under an assumed identity far from Manhattan's cruel gaze. But others spoke of darker fates: Eleanor, broken and imprisoned, kept alive only as a bargaining chip in a deadly game. Her family played for power. Even now, decades later, her story lingers like a chilling shadow. Some say they've seen her, an older woman in faraway places, her eyes hollow with untold pain. Others dismiss these as mere ghost stories. But the truth, it's buried somewhere in the darkness. And if you listen closely, maybe you can still hear Eleanor's voice crying out for justice. This was Legends and Lessons. I'm Henry, and next time, we'll uncover another story that refuses to stay silent. Until then, remember this: every secret has its price, and some are paid for in blood.